on me.
Yeah, how was that? Because, well, you said it was not. Did the plane smell like Lysol and cleaner and everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
See, it's probably safer to travel now than it was 2 weeks ago.
That's how I feel. Everybody stands away from you. I have the, the thing that scans you when you walk through. The guy with the mop. No.
2 weeks.
The fucking... God, the Delta thing. Why am I blanking on it?
Oh, the like Easy Pass for fucking
yeah.
yeah.
And I do that. They hand you bottles of hand sanitizer while you're doing it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's everybody's in rubber gloves. They're standing at distance. I only have to show my boarding pass because I have that thing.
Yeah.
And since it uses your eyes, I don't have to touch shit. Like honestly, I've never felt less germy on a plane. Like if I got on a fucking Spirit plane. Before this, it was just like you brush off nuts. It was like being it's like cleaning up after a baseball game. And now it's fucking spotless.
Your plane seat actually folds down.
Yeah, exactly. There's a giant cup holder.
Yeah, big cup holder
Fucking
with an old fucking half drink beer and a Mets
Just
cup.
peanut shells all over the floor. Like you're at Logan's Roadhouse.
God damn. Yeah, it's safer now to fly than it was when everyone was flying a few weeks ago.
When I read an article years ago that said stuff flight attendants are telling us that they won't tell you, which is, yeah, people change their babies on those trays they don't clean up after. We don't clean them. We don't really vacuum much. You can tip a flight attendant, shit like that. And also, I tip a flight attendant, and all of a sudden... I get treated real fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I tell people. I'm like, if you just give them a 5, you're not going to pay for fucking anything.
Dude, even in first class, the wonder of first class where you think everyone gets impeccable, amazing service.
Yeah.
The first thing I do when I get in there is, and the plane is still at the gate because we board first, is order a drink. Because we get to drink in a glass, a real glass with
they bring it out,
tinkling ice in there, clink, clink, clink. And I get like, a screwdriver or something. Instantly give the flying waitress a tip. Because now, the whole flight, you're the greatest guy.
I do the same thing, and sometimes they're like, oh, no, and I'm like, oh, yes.
Oh, no, you take that.
Oh, you take it.
Yeah, it's fine. You and me, we'd say, oh, yeah.
And on Spirit,
Keep 'em coming.
if I do that because I take the big front seat, I do fly first on Delta a lot now, though. But if I do take the big front seat, because it's a nice cheap flight, $17 to be precise.
$17 to Detroit.
Yeah.
How is an airline going to run?
The big front seat's $40.
Dude, do you know what it costs to run that plane, to go from New York to fucking Detroit?
Yeah.
In fuel, maintenance, the crew, the airport fees, the guy that makes the jetway move up to the all that. $17 with 3 other people on the plane.
Which for
do
me,
the math.
I think that's tragic, but I'll fly like that every week.
Every fucking
to give a shit.
I think if we did have the apocalypse and the population was cut down to what you see out there walking around, I don't think we'd have air travel anymore.
No, you don't need it.
Not to that extent anyway. Maybe a biplane. Get in the back. One of those. We'd be kind of brought back. But, yeah, there's just no way to run an airline on $17 tickets for 4 people.
It's not, and you have to, like, buy shit on that plane, too. So, like, they'll come over, and they'll give me, like, whatever I get. Like, let's say it's a muffin or whatever. I'll hand her $5. She's like, we don't take cash. I'm like, no, it's for you. And they're like, no one's ever done this before.
Yeah,
on this
what?
flight.
Are you hijacking this plane?
Exactly. They come back and they're like just fucking tossing me Cheez-Its and cookies and stuff. It's amazing because they're like, oh, here, just take we throw most of it away anyway. Just fucking take it.
Yeah, you want an extra one? That's what happens.
$5-10.
You tip them right away.
Yeah.
You will get fucking unbelievable service. Yeah. Oh, I sure like those big warm cookies that they. Oh, we got.
Yeah,
let me go. Like it's a secret.
Then they're walking by saying weird shit like, does anybody want water? You don't want this water.
Yeah.
Does anybody want water?
Don't worry about it. We have water for you in the back. It's good stuff.
I'll bring you
a bottle. This out of the toilet.
Yes.
Oh, the toilet.
Don't use that bathroom.
Don't use that. AIDS. The co-pilot has AIDS, and he just had a bloody shit in there.
We're only letting the back 3 rows use it.
That's $5 I ever spent. This is a bevy of information.
Yeah,
I
you
need
will
it.
get, for what you pay at an airport for like $65,
Yeah.
you will essentially get for $5 on the plane.
Yeah.
Just by giving somebody, and you're making somebody's day.
Oh, yeah.
Then they're kind of like, oh my God, I got a tip. That's
I got
very
a
nice.
tip. You're saying I dug a... That means I do good.
I
He
even-
gave me a raise, all right? It means I'm not a piece of shit.
I even heard a mail flight attendant say, if my dad calls me today, it'll be a perfect one.
Oh, jeez. What, he didn't shoot himself in the head when you had a
might
little
be-
conversation with him?
Might be why he's not calling.
Yeah, maybe that's... Son, could you just let me know every flight you're on? Oh, you
Yeah.
care, Dad?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Just want to know when it goes down, like my son does. I could be happy. I could die a happy man.
So, yeah. So what we're saying is, make sure to tip those female flight attendants.
Yeah. Dad, I just wanted to call you this last time. We're going down. On who, you fag?
No, I love you. Yeah, still nothing, son.
Nope.
Don't forget.
Sorry.
Don't forget about that time I shook your hand like the Tiger King, and you promised your mother you wouldn't come to my funeral. Now you definitely can't, and I'm not going to yours.
Oh my God, it's so cruel.